New album from Beyonce.
Country album of the year.
Second Deviation album in the Renaissance era.
Album of the year.
Album of the year.
I think that I feel comfortable saying that. Even if it's not my favorite of the year at the end, I think it's going to be hard to put out a body of work quality-wise that beats this.
Yeah, I agree. And I haven't really gotten time. Obviously, it's Saturday. Yesterday, I was either editing our reaction or sleeping. So I haven't really gotten the time to live with the music, but I know like when editing those clips, especially like Bodyguard, I'm like, oh, I'm really excited to play this song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It sounds like my favorite song that I could hear on the radio ever. You know what I mean? Like a lot of it sounds very radio ready and very like it's going to be a hit, but like I also really like it, which is a good balance to strike.
Yeah. I love how she like went into this country theme without compromising her sound or even just like, you know, the story that she's telling and putting out there. I mean, I think Levi Jeans for me is a standout with Post Malone.
Yeah.
But even like Sweet Honey Buckin' like with Shabuzi, like that record is insane too. And there's a lot of like dance influenced records as well, like kind of like some shouts and points to Renaissance. Yeah, this project is super dope. I need more time with it for sure because I don't even know what my favorites are. There's so many different songs.
You mentioned Sweet Honey and Buckin', and that feels like it might be the best song on there.
Yeah,
just
sure.
the three different parts. I think my favorite section is Honey in the middle, but then it ends so strong with like the Pharrell assisted Buckin', which is one of the most fun moments on the record.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard to even quantify how great Beyonce is.
Yeah.
I definitely love dance Beyonce. I feel like for the last 2 years, we've gotten a lot of elements of that in her music, and that's really, really fun because I think it's always been very dressed up, traditional, either R&B or pop, you know what I mean? Very clean production, that type of thing. So when she does some off-the-wall stuff or something different, it's really, really exciting, and her voice is just... Is she one of the best voices ever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spencer don't believe that.
No, I do.
Her, Adele,
Whitney,
Amy Winehouse,
Aretha,
Aretha, Mariah Carey's up there.
Oh, definitely Mariah.
Is Ariana Grande up there?
No.
Not music. I'm talking vocal talent, vocal ability.
No, I don't want her there.
Are you serious?
Let's take a step back.
Yeah, I don't want her there.
Why? Based off what?
Based off her voice. You can't just have an incredible voice. You also need the records to support it.
I'm saying, but the conversation.
I know what the conversation is.
Niggas don't listen.
I know what the conversation is.
I'm not saying as an artist she's with all those people. I'm purely just saying vocal talent.
And I'm purely saying no.
But based off nothing. Just based off the fact that her name is Ariana Grande.
Not at all.
That's hate.
Not at all.
But yeah, I think that we're all going to definitely be playing that. Do you think it's going to get played outside?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm interested. I don't know how. I think it's Beyonce, so it's going to get played, but I'm interested to see the settings that I'm going to hear a lot of this in. Radio for sure.
No, one of my friends, he DJs back in Virginia, and he played Yaya at a bar, and they went crazy.
Okay.
But I think we already talked about that. I was like, I don't know if it was that song specifically, but I was like, with one of those like later half songs, I was like, this is perfect bar music.
It was
Yeah,
you said that when we were reacting to it. You're like, this is going to have the bars go crazy.
Yeah, because it just reminded me back in like college, like the type of music they would play there. They'd play like a bunch of like country music, more. What would you consider Yaya?
It feels like a classic rock record to me, like a 60s like rock record.
Like it was a lot of like country, a lot of like rock, folk, and then they would play "Erase Me" by Kid Cudi once in a while.
I love that song.
And that's what the rotation would be. And then they played "Sicko Mode."